Good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. Whatever it is where you are, I truly hope you're having a good one. And if you're watching this pod, you're awesome too, as usual. You know how it goes. Well, it's official. I feel like shit. But I suppose I'm happy to see another day. there it is. A side of me really wants to try to swim to that island. But I don't know if I'd make it. But I also don't know what else to do. I need to try things. The voices provide no answer. Only more confusion. Maybe I'll try. Maybe this is the last sunrise that I see. Maybe I go to the island today. my maybe last sunrise. It sure is a really beautiful one. Hey, Louie, how you doing? Perhaps I should go see Coleman before I go. Maybe he'll want to assist me. But I certainly wouldn't force him to such a thing. Years have gone by. So many unfortunate losses. Why is it that I'm still here today? An old man who can barely walk, stubborn and persistent. John, are you here? I suppose not. I should probably find shelter. Server's about to restart. Let the restart happen. So I'm debating if I'm gonna go to the island or not. I'm actually debating it. I kind of wish I had some people with me, but yeah. Let's go. Yo, 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 Sky. How you doing? Great to see you. Jesus. I had 5 hours of sleep last night because there's some guys that came over. They started construction on the house here. Like the outside, like the paneling, you know, is being all redone. And they decided to start this morning, like, extremely early. Like, it was like 5 a.m. They were already on the premise, and it kind of woke me up, so... Yeah, I know, man. They were just like ripping out paneling and shit. And I'm like, yeah, it's cute. I'm just renting where I'm at, you know. It's a house and shit, so it's not like mine. So the landlord said there was gonna be people. I knew there was gonna be people, and pretty early. But I'm like, you know, usually early means maybe 7, you know, 8 maybe. But no, they were here at like 5:30 in the morning. Already trying to decipher what they were going to do, ripping out paneling, thinking like it's not that loud, right? So I actually told them, I said, like, guys, you see what time it is? So yeah, but we decided not to use any like, you know, the tools and stuff yet. I'm like, yeah, sure, but you know, like, I need my full night's rest before I go to frickin' work. So, yeah. I am kind of burnt today. I feel a little tired, so if I sound like I'm tired, it's probably because I am. But I just need a little dose of RP, so let's see how long that goes for today. There's definitely fucking zombies in town today. There's one over there. Ooh, getting that work. Work is important. I got so much shit I gotta pay for. Money is, you know, I got money because I work, but it's starting to go tight. There's a lot we gotta catch up with now. Alright, sounds good, Sky. Thanks for dropping in and saying hi, eh? I hope you have a good rest of your day. Fuck you. Oh god, I just realized I'm going west. Fuck's sakes. I should have known. That's the tower over there. It's not the direction. I'm actually debating going to the island. Actually trying to swim. See if any spades are home and stay there until the day of. Like until they are there. Just every day log in. Hope that they're there. I don't know why I'm going inside the police station. I don't give a shit about anything that's in here. Potentially. No, Mitch is able to shoot guns. It's just that shooting guns in the town, even with my suppressor, I still end up having every zombie on my ass, and I only got like a cheap 9mm gun, you know? An SG5K, it's just 9mm rounds. It's complete shit. So, you know. Can't do much with it. Tracer rounds. Alright, well, you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and guess I'm gonna deal with this one. Oh my god. There's a fucking fly in this room. And it just keeps walking all over my hands. And it is like taunting me. It's like, go ahead. Try to kill me. I dare you. I know you want it. You can't do it, can you? Sucker. You're busy. I can see you're busy, so I'm gonna keep doing this. I keep going up on top of your head. Keep taunting you all day, all night. That's what I'm here for, buddy. That's right. Oh, a little tickle here, a little tickle there. Am I bothering you yet? Knuckle perspiration, that's nice. I like that. I like me some salt. Yeah, it just keeps going onto my hands. And like my hands didn't sweat or anything, so I don't know why it's so attracted to the hands. And like my hands are clean. I'm a germaphobe, so like I wash my hands after everything that I do. So I just don't know what the hell it wants from my hand. And it's always the left hand too. It's going for. I think it's not doing the mouse because it's moving so much. Like I keep turning like this, but the other hand is just basically holding W. You know what I mean? It's not moving as much, so maybe that's why it's like it's chosen that arm, that hand. So I haven't heard any gunshots. Yeah, flies are fucking weird like that, aren't they? So I must be alone around town because definitely anybody else would be shooting right now, I feel. Alright, well, today we might be going to that island. Might be attempting a swim because the voices aren't doing anything. Just kind of repetitive at this point, so Mitch is not getting anything out of it. And he's desperate. He definitely wants to know why the Spades are here, if that's even the Spades. But there's a big chance I'm gonna go to the island. I just need to get to a closer point, I guess. See what it's like. Oh, I think it's probably dangerous. I mean, it's a PvP zone, so they could definitely just kill me. Although, you know, it would be kind of coward to kill an old dude that's limping like a motherfucker, you know what I mean? With a cane in his hand. Just because you can. And how proud can you be of that kind of kill, you know what I'm saying? You can't. You can't be proud of that. Old man with a boonie hat versus old man with a boonie hat. Yeah, a note on me. It'd be nice, but I don't have paper, and I don't think I could rip paper out of this. There used to be a time where you could rip pages out of a book. I remember that. And I don't even have a pen. I've not found a single pen or anything like that. But I know they're spawning now. Nope, I'm not, there we go. But yeah, no notes. I should just put like a note on me that just says, oh, that door just fucking opened. It says, congratulations, you've killed an old defenseless man. How proud are you? Is there somebody in that house? I don't know if it's a plant or... Yeah, it's a plant. That door definitely opened, though. I saw it open. Now, I don't know if it's just rendering. Yo, Notorious, how you doing? No, but I mean, my character is Mitch, you know? If somebody was to kill me, in a very limp state. God damn it. I keep having to redo every time I do something, man. I use my axe. I use my binoculars. It just keeps resetting the wound animation. But yeah, like if I go into a PvP zone and I get just shot and killed, looking like I'm limping with a cane in my hands. Could you imagine? Like, how proud can you be of that? How proud can you be of that? Hello? Good to know you're doing good, though. Yeah, I figured you'd just fucking around. I always feel like the need to justify shit, though. It's just a bad habit of mine. So I think that would be a good point over there to swim and make it over there. I mean, it's a PvP zone, so I might die. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, definitely some people would. I don't know, man. Not in RP. I mean, you know, in public, Daisy, maybe. But I think in RP, like, anybody who says I killed an old man and all of a sudden, like, Mitch is not appearing anywhere, that might get people thinking, you fucking killed Mitch? You killed an old dude that doesn't even fucking fight people? That limps around with a cane? Like, they probably get laughed at or killed, you know, actually. There's a big possibility some people might actually do something about it. And there's a possibility nothing happens about it this time around. Who knows? I don't know. I've told nobody that I'm going to the island, and I like that. I mean, there's nobody around right now. At least nobody was in town. Oh, little kitten. She's getting sassy. Oh, I used to have a cat called Sassy. It was my mother's cat, and it lived for, I think it was like 22 years. 22 years, like a super old age, which was ridiculous. And we had her like when she was a baby. Well, she's had her for like the longest time. I can't even remember when we got her. That's how long it was. And yeah, she lived like 22 years, which was insane because, you know, life expectancy of a cat is roughly, what is it, like 14 years at most? Some cats, obviously, like some dogs, can live much longer. You know, it does happen. And funny enough, that cat never went to go see a vet. Never had their shots or anything like that. You know, sometimes I wonder, like, you know, maybe going seeing a vet is like going to see a mechanic, you know, for a car. Like a terrible idea because, you know, like, unless you know how to do shit yourself, obviously, for your car, you know, because it's like you'll go in there for a problem and come out with like a million other problems, and then your car just ends up not lasting as long as you hoped. And then, like, you know, I don't know. It's just kind of weird. I know it's hard to compare like a car and mechanic with a cat or a dog, you know, not going to a vet, but I'm not saying you shouldn't bring your pets to a vet. Disclaimer, you do what you feel is right for your pet, obviously. But yeah, she like never went to a vet, and she lived so fucking long. You know what I mean? Like, it always made me ponder. I'm glad you're enjoying the channel, though, Louis. And I'm just playing a chillax character right now. But things get a lot more, let's use the word sassy today, once you start playing other kinds of characters. They're a little bit more hands-on and shit. You know, I think that point over there might be the closest point, so I won't have to swim for so long. Kryptonian, what's up? How you doing? Had a 17-year-old border collie. Same thing. Never went to a vet. See, I mean, there's a pattern, man. I've seen people say the same thing before in the past, like around me in life and even online, because I've talked about this before. And people would say like my animal, my pet would live for like 17 to 20 years, things like that, and they never went to a vet. And then you got these animals that go to a vet and they fucking have a hard time going past 10 years old. It's kind of weird, I don't know. It's a little weird to me. Like, what's going on with the whole vets and stuff, Like, what's going on with that? Like, what are they doing? And like, I don't think a vet would want to purposefully harm your animal, right? And it's in their best interest that the animal survive as long as possible, because that means more money for them. But like, maybe there's something they don't even understand. Like all these vaccines that they give the pets and stuff. And like I said, I've heard of and had animals that never had a vaccine a day in their life. Nothing. Not even for worms or anything like that. And these animals would survive forever. So it's kind of odd. There's something odd about that, in my opinion. That's too bad, Kryptonian. Holy shit. Hey, it's Bush. How you doing? Dude, I really, I like your videos. I didn't have time to type, but, I was at work and I work like in an office, doing office work often, for, manager work. And, I was watching, the first, couple of, episodes you had. It was kind of on a backdrop though, but, yeah, I do enjoy it. Love that you're using, the old man skin too and everything. It's perfect. I like that skiing. For me, it would be just a matter of like, do I have time? But it's definitely like on a bookmark for me of like possibility of things to do. I mean, I do really need money lately because things are starting to get tight. So it could be nice to have that extra job. But again, it's the freaking time, That's the only thing stopping me. Kind of curious to go see if there's anything in there before I head into the water. Like, I'm not the first to go to this island. Like, I know others have went to this island. But who knows? Maybe today is Mitch's last day. I'm in a PvP zone officially right now. There's a big possibility some douchebag just shoots me from a distance. Health-wise, doing great. I am a little tired because I only had 5 hours of sleep compared to my doctor recommended 7 to 8 hours of sleep. I was on forced 7 to 8 hours of sleep for, the whole year. So I kind of got used to it. And there was a long time where 5 hours was nothing for me. Like I would often have just 4, 5 hours of sleep, but now I gotta manage my sleep because it's not healthy. So last night, for the first time in a long time, I've only had 5 hours of sleep, and I kind of feel it, Yeah, there's nothing in here, but I thought maybe there could have been, maybe, I don't know if this will get me a little closer. Maybe I should make a fire and get a heat boost before I go, though. Just so I don't fucking die of hypothermia. Or hypothermia, sorry. Usually I just grab like the whole video. It's actually nice to have the whole thing because it's easier to edit. Like, you know, I'm not missing a single beat, and I'm very much used to editing around inventory shit. As you noticed in my edits, like, at least in the last videos that I did, like the last series, I try to cut out any inventory showing, you know? Like, I make it as very immersive as possible for the viewers. Yeah, it's generally how that goes. I mean, I'm used to working with a lot more. Usually I have, I have like 50 hours of footage, you know, to work with. 12 hours is like a cakewalk to me. But I still do have to look over all of the 12 hours, right? And I want to make sure I have every good part, you know, into that. Everything is essential, you know, usually. All right, let's see if we can make ourselves a little fire. This would be a good spot for a fire, actually. So let's see. What the fuck is that? Is that a cooler right there?
Oh, what's this?
Lucky says checkbox. Oh. Okay. Well, there's just the one thing in there. Man, that fly is really bugging the shit out of me. That should be enough to get me going. And that fly is really bothering me. Thank you, man. Notorious, that means a lot to me. I'm glad you enjoy Mitch. It's a different pace, you know, obviously. I know that usually people are used to characters that are just fast and running and walking and shooting and, you know, doing all the fast-paced stuff all the time. And for me, it's a much different thing, obviously. So it's really always fun to have people that tune in and actually care about, you know, a slower pace role play. And although today I'm about to venture out to a very dangerous place, because Mitch wants answers, and I might die. You know, if I die, I die. Yeah, it's my fault. Unless I die of a glitch. That's my only exception. It's a bug, glitch, or whatever. Not dying to that. So let's hope, guys, that I don't fucking die, and that at least I get something out of going to that island. That would be nice. But right now I'm trying to get like a bit of a fucking flame boost, like a heat boost, you know? So I'm trying to sit closer. Oh, there we go. It's definitely going up. Okay, Mitch is a made man. Sorry, I'm rereading some comments. It seems that I just skipped here. Mitch is a made man. Anybody would be a fool to murder him. It would be repercussions indeed. There was a time, but on this server it's a little different. I don't think I've had the same impact that I did in the past, you know? I haven't been around as long on this server, and there's a few people that know who I am and would care, but I don't know if that would be everybody. Like, have you ever tried bypass? Is it bypassic or bimodal sleep? No, I've never tried that. I couldn't even pronounce them. So. All right. The Phil walk, yeah. I swear to God, this fucking fly, man. It is really testing my patience. There's nothing I can do. I can't get it, you know? Like, I'm trying to swat it when I can, but, like, I don't want to destroy everything. No, I'm acting as if I'm putting stuff away in my bag as much as possible. Especially to save it, you know. See, this is another, like, realistic part that I do. Might be a little dumb for some. But, like, the electronic stuff, you know? Like, this stuff can get really fucked. Binos can get really fucked in the water. A lot of this stuff will get really fucked in the water typically, but I like to pretend this bag is a little bit waterproof, you know? It's got some water resistance, but I'm still going to put, like, in this pot, like, the most water damage products. Save my compass. Obviously, none of this stuff is going to be affected, but it's just how it is. I don't care about the guns. If the guns survive, they survive. Okay. Put the pipe in there, too. And there we go. Save some antibiotics. Save some rags. Save my vitamins. The books, obviously, I can't fit all that in there, so we're just going to have to cross our fingers and hope that the books make it. Alright, there we go. Put that there. Put the bandages here. I don't know why I keep these. I'm not going to build anything. Alright, let's eat a little something. I could store shit in the cooler, but, you know, I'm not guaranteed that cooler is going to still be there when I come back. You know, obviously somebody left it there, so they might come and check for it, and anybody else could find it. So I'm just going to take my chances, but nothing is legitimately going to get ruined. But I like to pretend I'm trying to save some stuff, you know, like, as much as possible. Realistically, I'd shove my boots into my bag, but I can't do that. So we're gonna have to. I might be able to drop. You know, I'm gonna drop the sleeping bag in that. Oh no, I'm gonna need it. I might need it on that island. I'm gonna sleep. So yeah, whatever. Let's pretend we rolled up my boots in the sleeping bag. We'll dry that shit once we get there. But right now we have that boost. And we're gonna go. I hope we don't die. I want to lose my hat. I think it's like a respawn tool. So if I put my sleeping bag down over there and I die, I'll be able to respawn there. I think that's what that does. Like for 45 minutes or something like that. I don't know. Oh god, I hate doing this in first person. Faster, but Mitch can't do that. So we're just gonna have to take it one little swim at a time. Hopefully the smoke distracts anybody from the guy swimming. Yeah, I know, right? Like when the head goes down, boom, shark. As far as I'm concerned, there are no sharks in this game, but I haven't played in a year and a half, so I could be wrong. Come on, Mitch, you can do it. Oh, I'd say maybe, Motherfucker, I almost had that fly. Sorry, that's why I'm stopping. I'm using it as an excuse for the old man to not be able to swim consistently, you know? He's stopping in the middle, but... Fuck, I almost had that fly. I'd say he explored around 50%. The rest of the map is pretty much PvP zone. Yeah, that fucking fly, I swear to God. I could swear I could have sworn I had it. That was such a close swat of the fly there that I had that I got scared. It's not bothering me anymore. Oh, come on. this shit's like I'm so close, but somehow just never touching land. Oh, fuck off. Oh my goodness. Oh, I made it. Oh, I did not like that. Not one bit. I did not know ladybugs could live for 2 years. What's the number 14 on your title represent? Oh, it's the 14th stream. Like for Mitch. Yeah, 14th day basically. I just stopped using days because sometimes the stream would crash and it would create like a new VOD, obviously. So every time I would have to make a new VOD, it would just, so I just decided to use numbers instead. But I used to do days. Here. Yeah, I think I scared the shit out of that fly. Cause like I felt it on my SWAT hand, you know, like when I came to SWAT it. Like I felt it hit the top, like the bottom of my palm basically, and it just flew away. I think it got scared really bad and it's just gone. It's somewhere else in the room, but it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna stop fucking with him. I have to take it easy because I just got here. I just fucking swam across, which is kind of crazy for an old man. So I can't just instantly be up on my feet and be able to do shit. He collapsed by the wall here because he's got to recuperate. So this is our chance to chat a little bit. The fucker. The fly is back. Round 2, motherfucker. Yeah, I made my own Mario game. I'm a big fan. It's playable on the PC. Yeah, it's on that link, roachtm.com. It's much better if you have a controller, like a Logitech controller or a PS4 controller. I think works, and like a Switch controller could work as well. Don't quote me on that. I haven't tried all those. I know that the Switch controller can work because I used mine, pretty sure. But when I built the game, I was using a Logitech, controller. So I'm just kind of waiting for the fly to settle so I could swat it and move on with my life. Got him. Let's go. I got him. I had to wash my hands real quick. Assassination successful. Alright, I think Mitch has recuperated enough. I mean, at least to be able to kind of walk, but I'm gonna go around the island first. I'm still a little tired. This stance will change though. Oh, there are landmines here. I was gonna jump right onto one right there. That's why I'm trying to pay attention to the ground. That could have been my death right there. So I gotta be careful of tall grass and shit. God damn. Yeah, I was kind of remembering that discussion. Places like these are most likely going to have landmines, and glad I checked, but now I'm scared to go into the tall grass. It is confirmed that there are some. I kind of want to blow that one up. I want to shoot it. I mean, I could go down here. There's none here. Like, they're not buried in here. You're going to see them, but like I got to take each step like, you know, very carefully. I wonder if I could shoot it and it would blow up. But, yeah. Fucking grass on that side. It's kind of scary. It's grass everywhere. I'm surprised I didn't even get blown up yet. Like, I was in that grass there. There could have definitely been some in there. That's why I want to kind of stay on the beach for now and just kind of go around. See if I can get their attention. Yeah, let's see. Let's put down my sleeping bag real quick. I want to see that again. Like, what does that mean? I'm putting my mask on because it smells here. Like, it's got that fog and shit, so. It's got like a double sound. So it says, bed respawn cooldown after death equal 45 minutes. So that means I could like respawn here, but then there's a cooldown for 45 minutes. So if I die within 45 minutes, I'll have to come back again. So I'm going to keep my bed right here for now, just in case I decide to. But I am going to probably sleep right here. So I'm just going to go around the island a little bit. It's actually good that I'm walking very slow because I want to keep a meticulous eye on the ground for fucking landmines. Yeah, it would be a very lame way to go. But, like, I'm aware of the danger, you know? So I have to... See, I feel like landmines would be, like, in spots like this. If they've put them down, you know? Like, that's definitely how I would have put them down, you know? Like, in tall grasses and stuff like that. Right now, I just kind of want to see if there's anything I can do. Hello. Is anyone here? Can anyone hear me? Hello. I come in peace. I don't mean no harm. I just would like to talk for a moment. Hello. Anyone? don't want to step in little patches of grass because I feel like there could be one, you know? Hello. Can anyone hear me on this island? I want to try to find the entrance if there is one. I mean, I could see corridors like this in here. Like, I could go in there. But, like... Hello. Like, this is the corridor right here. But, like, I don't want to go in the tall grass. I kind of want to go around the island right now and kind of see from the outside. I don't want to intrude. Hello? Can anyone hear me? I kind of miss that fly now. We kind of had a thing, you know. We're like buddies. And now he's gone. I killed him. I killed my buddy. That fly was bothering me for like an hour. We built a bond. Oh yeah, Pet Cemetery. I watched the original films back in the day, 1 and 2. I'm pretty old. It's badly damaged. I thought that was a Spades flag. I was gonna say like, oh, are they spawning on this island or something? Like, I'll grab one. Ooh. Is that like an entrance or something? Pay attention to the ground. Hello. Is anyone here? Little zombie flybites. Have I ever been in any shows or movies? I mean, not movies, but I guess in a way, some TV shows, yes. But local shows back when I was a musician. If you guys are curious about my music, just type !music. I used to be a singer, songwriter. I played guitar as well. And I enjoy the shit out of that.
I think submarines are wonderful.
Izzy, 17 months, you beautiful bastard. Yeah, I used to sing and stuff, and I was on the news. I did a lot of like talk shows locally and shit like that. And that was back in my heyday. I quit the music industry though. I retired from that. It was just too difficult and bad management. Hello, is anyone here? I appreciate you. How you doing? I'm on the island. Mitch fucking swam here, man. It beat the shit out of him, but he swam here. Ah, you're playing the nudity game. That's what I hear. Huh. That's definitely locked up. This is probably where I should have taken out my my sleeping bag. Just kind of stay at the gate. Hello. Oh, this is just a wall. Anyone? Is there no one here? Hey, Goulet. So, I almost learned the hard way that there's actually landmines on this island. I almost dropped onto one. Oh, you learned the hard way twice now? Yeah, it really beat Mitch up to come all the way over here. And the sunrise must be really nice over here. Who the fuck is fighting like that? That's why I'm looking at the ground, because I'm like paying a lot of attention. Hey, laugh. There are landmines for those just joining, so I'm just very much looking at the ground, making sure I don't blow up. And I'm trying to get the Spades' attention. I want to sit with them. I want to talk with one of them. But they're pussies, so they're probably not going to talk with me. I just want to know why they're here, how they got here. You know, the usual. But they're not gonna do that. Gonna act all tough in front of an old man. Probably not. Maybe they will. Maybe they'll just sit down with me and be like, yeah, sure. I mean, fuck. We're as confused as you are. We kind of got dragged here, too. Welcome to the cruel world. Don't be scared. Walk into one. You know, I was trying to get in contact with them for like a couple days straight. I got sick of swimming. Oh yeah, I ain't swimming back. I'm not leaving until I'm ready to give up. But I might be here for the next few streams, so right now I'm just kind of assessing around the island until I don't feel safe, but I'm not walking into landmines. I'm not walking in the grass. They probably got fucking landmines everywhere in the grass. And like they probably got in tall like patches like that. That's what's scaring me right now. So I'm like trying to pay attention as much as I can. And if I die, I'm dead. Like I ain't coming back from that. I'm just saying. So that is my choice that I made. To come here, to risk it all. I'm in a PvP zone. Somebody could be a dick and just shoot me. Or I could blow up. Either or. I took that risk. I must assume the consequence of that. I might die and nobody's gonna fucking know who I am. Yeah, like a dick. Who the fuck shoots a defenseless old man? That's a dick move. If I'd be anybody else carrying a gun... Hi, by the way, Lieutenant Jones. Yeah, no, I mean, it's a fucking dick move to kill an old man that's not even gonna fight back. If I play anybody else, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, fair fucking game, good job, you know. If I'd be here, I'd probably have a gun out too. If I'd be anybody else, but you know, I'm playing Mitch, so I'm just gonna take it chill and yeah. But hey, you know, if I do die here, then I'm dead. Throw a barrage of grenades over the wall. I wish I had grenades, but I don't think I would do that as Mitch. Again, as anybody else, maybe. But then that would be like a declaration of war, basically, on them. So they would probably just shoot right back. And we end up dead eventually. Gotta be careful here. When the tide goes up, there might be...
You do that for me, then I got your back.
Hey, Bush, thanks for the gifted sub again. There he goes. God, that scared the shit out of me. I was not expecting it.
Hello. I don't mean no harm. I just want to talk with someone. Also, that scared the living lights out of me. Hello. Please don't shoot. Hello, please just talk to me. I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want to talk.
There's definitely someone on the island. Ah. Alright, Chokes. Sounds good, man, but I appreciate you hopping on in, eh?
Oh, goodness. Please, I don't mean no harm to anyone. I just would like to talk. Oh, oh goodness. Oh my. Please, I beg you. Please. Please, I just want to talk. You could take all the weapons from me. I don't mind. My hand is up. I just need my cane to help me stand.
I'm like scared to move to cause like issue. But I want to be in sight, you know? Wait, you see a landmine? Where? I didn't even spot it. I'm kind of preoccupied. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's in the tall grass. Good thing I'm avoiding tall grass, though.
Oh my, please. Is there any chance that I can talk with one of you?
I feel like I've made contact. There's definitely a landmine, like right there, dead center.
I will just sit down and wait for a response. I certainly don't want to throw anything at them right now. I won't leave this island until I speak with someone. Please, it's important.
They're definitely basing up in this tower. I am not going in grass. Unless they come out to guide me, or they'll talk to me through the tower, I feel. If they need to talk to me. But I feel like the spokesperson is probably not around. So this is probably my stay until I talk with one.
I really need to talk with one of you.
Pretty much the PR Spade, yeah. Which I feel like it's probably Buckle. Maybe. But it could be somebody else.
Oh. Please. I'm just an old man. I don't mean no harm. I'm no threat to you. But I know of you. In a way, I've interacted with you in the past. If you really are who you claim to be by that flag. I will be here when you're ready to speak to me. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but I'll keep trying. I've got nowhere else to go, nothing else to do. I'm just an old man, reaching the end of his rope.
I like that I got like some contact. Like they definitely shot warning shots to me. I'm glad they're not shooting me. They definitely could. They're in every right to do so. This is basically their island, and it's basically a PvP zone. As you can tell, the little spade icons at the bottom, which means we're in a PvP zone. But they didn't, so that's a good sign. Maybe they're curious to see the perseverance of this old guy. I don't know. But if anything, they might remember who I am. They're allowed to. I mean, it's a continuation of Chinaris and, Livonia. So they've definitely heard of Mitch before, I'm sure. If it's the real Spades, that is. Maybe they're realizing and they're like, how the fuck is that old man still alive? What the hell? You know what would be funny is that one of them escorts me, but they don't realize, like, they forgot where one of the live, like, mines were. And they just step on it, and it kills them right in front of me. That'd be kind of fucked. I'd be like, no, I thought I was gonna get answers. Well, looks like this is what it's gonna be for the next stream or two. I'm gonna be sitting here every so often, go like this, jerk the mouse because they're gonna shoot a bullet, which is gonna scare the shit out of me, like it did earlier. Did you guys see that? Like the big jerking of the mouse, it just went like, because they shot, like, you don't hear, all you hear is relaxing ocean for a while. And then there's like a bit of tense music playing, so it creates a tension, but there's nothing happening. And then all of a sudden you hear a gunshot. Like, how many people have went through that in DayZ that have felt that, Like, I think we've all felt that at some point or another, where we feel it's just going to be quiet, and then all of a sudden you hear a shot that's pretty close by, and it just fucking makes you jump. Yeah, it's just, and when it's live on stream, you could catch it, Like, you literally caught me, like, moving real fast, a quick jerk of the mouse here, and definitely sounds like the gunshot was above, on top over there. Like it sounded above me, behind me and above me.
Please. I just want to talk.
Sounds like it's over there maybe? I don't know if they're directly on top. I think they're just shots. Like they're acknowledging that I'm here. Whoever's there is acknowledging that I'm here. I think that's what those shots are. If they were warning shots, they'd probably shoot at my feet or like close to me. Like very evidently at me, but not shooting me directly. I don't know. But even then, I don't know if Mitch would care at that point. You know, he's got nothing else. He just wants to talk with them. But yeah, Louis, it really does activate your fight or flight instincts. Because the game kind of feels real, kind of looks real, you know, like a little bit. It just has that realistic approach to it. It's not a game with missions and a bunch of HUD things popping up, like 100 points, you know, like, and shit like that. Like, nothing like that. No bars above people's heads and names floating or nothing. It's just, you spawn on a beach and you go. You live, you survive. There's no rules. There's nothing. It's just that, you know, and there's something very real about that. Like, other games do this, but they don't do this to this kind of extent where it's kind of hard. There is no tutorial telling you how to build a fire or how to do these things. Like, you just have to presume you know how to do these things off the bat in real life and attempt doing these things in the game. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's kind of like that. Yeah, being scared of dying in DayZ is a very common theme. Especially in roleplay. Because in roleplay, like, people value their characters even more. First of all, it is a rule, for the most part, to value your character. And, like, your character's life. And also, just, you put a lot more into your character, right? Like, you know, like his look, the beard, if you have that growing, you know, all the times you want to keep that. It's kind of dumb, but it's like a little thing, right? The gear that you have represents a lot more than just public gear, you know, because public gear feels like easy to obtain again, in my opinion. For the most part, you know, like on public servers, people are always going to go to the same spots. Or you could just randomly kill a guy if you get a drop on him and get all of his shit. You know what I mean? And just do the same thing to the next person and so on, like a vicious cycle. But in role play, there's just such a different aspect. There's much more of a value for life. Being somebody who's played both sides, you know, I can tell you that in role play, there's just this bigger, you know, value when it comes to your character's life. Your character has a name, has a story, knows people. Like you develop relationships with people, friendships, things like that, you know, bonds with a group. And it's not just like, you know, you're not talking about like who's going to be the next president just for shits and giggles and stuff like, you know, like out of character talking. You're talking and living as if you were in the apocalypse in that moment. And that's what makes roleplay special in this game. Like, it just changes the whole fucking game, you know. So yeah, I definitely recommend role play over public play. You know, public is mostly about PvP, which is fine. But I don't care about PvP on DayZ. It is horrible on DayZ. It is so bad. PvP is like the worst thing in this game. There's so many other games, much better games to play PvP on than this game. This game should only utilize PvP when it matters in roleplay scenarios. And even then, holy shit, it's bad. As soon as you got 2-3 people shooting, like your frames tank and, you know, the game starts bugging out. Everything lags. The hits are just not hitting sometimes. The hitbox is horrible. Yeah, I don't know. Just so many things. DayZ. It's just a horribly good game. Oh, I just heard something. Just patiently waiting. It'd be kind of creepy if I saw a head or a face in one of those windows, but I don't think I could. Not in my angle. I think they underestimate just how much Mitch is willing to wait here. Yeah, I mean, that's what roleplay is. Key word right there is immersion. Now, sometimes... excuse me. Sometimes that immersion can be broken pretty easily. Depending with who you're with. How people take RP seriously. There are different levels of roleplay. I'm one of them that likes to take roleplay serious. Like, I wouldn't say on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most hardcore serious, like, I need this to be like real life, absolutely, or else fuck you kind of serious. Like, I wouldn't say I'm a 10, but I'd say I'm a solid 8. So I don't mind sometimes a little bit of bleeding, of nonsense that might happen, like a little funny moment or whatever, right? But I am usually pretty damn strict about roleplay. I like it when it's realistic and serious and immersionful, you know? That's the whole point for me. That's the game. That's why I play roleplay. Stuff like GTA roleplay for me is hard for me to keep up, and that I just don't enjoy it as much because that world is obviously just a spoof world and people treat it like that. Like it's supposed to be a meme, you know? So we all just act kind of silly and unrealistically, and it's fun in its own way, but it's not as fun for me. So I've done it for a long time. I've done GTA roleplay too. But, yeah. Man, there was even an article written about me, about my taxi company that I was running on GTA, on a server, on a roleplay server. If you type in Google Tony with a Y, Moretti, Morettti, Moretti, and Polygon, Tony Moretti Polygon, I'm pretty sure the article is going to be #1. It's gonna be called like Mogul, Taxi Mogul or something like that. And yeah, so I was like, man, Polygon like actually wrote a freaking article about my taxi company, which was kind of insane. But I ran that shit for like a year, like super seriously, like in a world where people were taking it like loose and fun and memey a little bit. I was like running a legit taxi company, not like a meme taxi company. Like, I will be a best taxi driver, you know, and nobody fuck with us, you know. We create war with everybody, and like it wasn't like that shit we see all the time, like all the edgelord shit. I'm talking just straight up a taxi company. It was just serious. It was ran by an Italian man, but it was very serious and successful, man. Like it worked for a long time. And yeah, it was fun. I like that. I miss those days sometimes. GTA is fun once a year. Yeah. See, that's the thing, man. GTA is like I can't enjoy it on a long scale anymore. I tried. You know, recently I even tried Mickey Merlo on No Pixel, and I was playing with some of the Italian boys from Wild RP. I was like, I don't want to play Tony, you know, like just fucking I play too much of Tony Moretti all the time. I had to try Mickey Merlo. And so I did give it a try, and it was more loose, more fun. It was perfect because yeah, Tony's not No Pixel. He's too. Did I hear something? Thought I heard like a knife or something. That was weird. Yeah, Tony Moretti is too serious for GTA No Pixel. So I was like, hey, Mickey Merlo. They wanted me to join. I was like, I'll try Mickey on there, but I'm not biting it. And also, fuck the queues on there. Jesus Christ, it's horrible. But No Pixel is the most horrible place if you want realistic immersive RP. It's just a bunch of content creators trying to one up each other. That's what it is. It's a place of content. It's where people do very edgy shit for views. So I have a more difficult time with that. Oh yeah, when I was watching the cops, all that, I wasn't doing that on No Pixel. I was just kind of tagging along with the street crew, and I'm technically still part of that street crew. It's just I just don't really, I can't be fucked to get on anymore. Like first, the queues really killed it for me. I am not doing that. I'm not sitting in a queue for like 3 hours just to get into a server. That's fucking dumb. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. Just can't do it. Can't fucking do it. I don't mind sitting like a half hour in a queue. That's fine. I'm okay with that. But an hour, 3 hours, like it's like 3 hours minimum usually on fucking No Pixel. It's kind of nuts. And unless you get that random prio, you know, then it's like, oh, okay, you got lucky, you know. But that's only for one day. Yeah. Yeah, there's only like 13 people on right now on the server. I'm not going to get any RP. I think those warning shots were just somebody else who's not the spokesperson, really. They're just kind of showing that, hey, you know, we know you're there, and yeah, I don't know what they were doing exactly, but that's going to be my life until I get a fucking proper response from them. Words